Well, the weekend's done. Monday's here. It's going to be a great week. Hey, don't forget, next week we should be back on the mats again. May 18th is what we're looking for, okay? Pay attention to the emails that are coming out because they're going to have some very specific instructions as far as what's going to be needing to take place in order for us to get back to the academy and how your class attendance is going to take place as well. So we want you to make sure that you pay attention to the emails, the correspondence, communication, ask questions, get things in order. One thing you're going to need, though, is you're going to need your Zen Planner account updated. Very important, all right? You have to have your Zen Planner account updated, all right? If you do not have access to your Zen Planner account to be able to reserve a class or whatever the case might be, you need to let us know right away because you do need to reserve your class in order to come to class. Very important, all right? That you reserve your class when that happens. So make sure your Zen Planner account is up to date, passwords up to date, all that kind of good jazz, okay? And then also, don't forget those 4 classes that we had for last chance credit last week are gone, all right? They're not available anymore, okay? But we will be sending out another email this evening to let you know what 4 classes, actually 5, I think, yeah, 5 classes now for the next time are going to be coming off, all right? The wrestling classes can be removed, a MMA class will be removed, and 3 of our Google Mac connection classes for Inochi will be removed, all right? Because we cannot keep all those things on there. It becomes like huge, right? But like I said before, we're going to be sending out the videos, links afterwards, so you always have access to those classes on YouTube. And then also you have spoken, we have listened, and we are going to be taking all of the solo drills that we have filmed over the last 7 weeks, and we're going to be knocking them down and condensing them down. Just the solo drills, not a lot of explanation with them because we took time to explain the details, but we're going to show the drills and give just enough details to be able so you can do them, all right? And so there'll be categories. It's going to be pretty cool, all right? Hey, we're working striking this week, so I wanted to make sure that you guys are ready for that. All right, get your gear out. Make sure you continue. No, you're not going to punch yourself. I'm just kidding. You don't need your gear. All right, but we are going to be working on, of course, our fundamental drills for striking, all right? How to stand, stances, all that kind of good stuff. And then we're going to be moving into a combination, all right? Because again, I know you guys are doing solo drills, and there's nothing wrong with that, and we could keep going with that. But we want to make it a little exciting too, and give you something to practice as well that's technical, okay? So we're going to be doing some combinations this week. Understand how striking happens, okay? Striking is built here. What we do is we build striking on a very technical basis and working what's called accuracy. That's the foundation of it, all right? Accurate technique, all right? Accurate striking, very important, okay? Always remember, in striking, we have what we use our striking for is either the control range, all right? We have a neutral zone, kicking zone, punching zone, control zone, clinch. And then, so in between there, that kicking, punching, and control zone, those 3 zones right there on the end of the neutral and the clinch in between there, man, that's like Dangerville, all right? So you got to be very aware of that, all right? It's either going to be, you want to be there for doing what you're going to do to be able to accomplish something and get back out, or use what you're going to use and be able to go into the clinch, all right? So you're trying to get to those 2 safe zones, all right? The neutral zone or the clinch. Those are the pretty safe zones when it comes to striking because nobody can touch you here and the power is gone here, okay? And so most of it anyway. There's some strikes that can be done that are pretty devastating inside the clinch, but they're very limited. So we are trying to always control the distance with our striking. The way we build our striking here fundamentally is we build off of layers, okay? Trying to what we call condition a response. So we're trying to get something to happen, and then when we try to get that thing to happen, it's a way of knowing how people are going to respond to that situation, right? And so we try to get them to respond the way we want them to respond in order to be able to set up the technique, okay? So I know that's like, wow, man, that's a lot of information, Mr. Haven. All right, I know, all right, but that's okay. We're going to come back and visit that again all through the week, and we'll talk about those principles as we go throughout the week, okay? All right, right now, we got to get a warm-up in. Ready? Let's go. And jumping jacks in. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. All right, very good. Here we go. On your backs. Yeah. Monday morning. Yes, sir. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. All right, very good. Here we go. Little Dragons, Levi's, level 1, guys. Make sure you guys follow along, all right, as much as you can. Try to stay with the pace. We'll do something a little bit different to warm up our legs and knees really fast. Fast way of doing that. It's good for your jiu-jitsu too, all right? All we're going to do is take our feet. We're going to make it circles like this, all right? Just like this, but we're doing it with both legs. So we go circle in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Good job. Now we go the other way. We're going to go out, circle out, just like this. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. All right, good. Now we're going to put our feet on the mat. 50 more abs as we'll be standing back up. And make sure on this one, usually we keep our feet down and go like this and touch our ankle like this and turning. We're going to actually combine those two motions. It's important that I turn my whole body. I'm going to pick my feet up and bring my feet just like this, all right? Make sure that I'm doing this with my upper body so my shoulders are off the mat. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Good. Here we go. Technical stand up. Nice work. Good. All right. Let's get some air squats in. So we're here. We're going to take our hands, and all we're going to do is push out as we go down. So go down to horse stance, and back up again. All right, all the way down. Keep your back straight. So we're here and down. Just bend the knees. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Very good. Let's bring that right leg forward just like this. The left hand to the swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Push the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Very good. Your elbows. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your wrist. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other way. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And of course your ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotating them. Just make sure stay on the ball of the foot. Good. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the other direction. 3, 2, 1. Good. Awesome. Good. Now, what we're going to do is bring the left leg back behind you, just like this here. Remember, the right hand comes up. We're going to be bringing that left leg up. Ready? 1. Just gently. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. All right. Here we go. Now the right leg's behind you again. We're just going to take that left leg, pick it up in the air, and 5 leg extensions. So hands come up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's switch to the other side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just reminding you that you got to do these. That's all. All right. Ready? Put it to the foot and round kick leg extensions. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch to the other side. Coming up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Now we switch to the other side. Side kick leg extensions. Remember, side kick chambers up to the chest. And blade and heel. Ready? 1, push it. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch to the other side. Coming up. And let me find my space. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right? Nice. All of these are just reminders, really quick, of all the drills that we've done so far. All right, solo drills, okay? Bring the right leg behind you, down, forward stance, up and down. Forward kick, ready, and 1, and 2, and 3. Just 3. Switch to the other side now. Ready, and 1, 2, and 3. Good, just kind of warming up, all right? Switch to the other side. Remember, hands down, up and down. Round kicks, ready? 1, 2, and 3. So you notice we're not going as hard as we normally go on this, just using it as a warm-up. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. And just as a reminder of all the drills that you need to be doing. Of course, when you do these on your own, we don't just do 3 at a time, right? We want to do 10 on each leg and make them hard and fast. Side kick, ready? 1, 2, and 3. Like I said, just use them as a warm-up today. Ready? And 1, 2, and 3. Nice. All right, cool. From here now, what we're going to do is we're going to actually do something a little bit new, a little different. All I want you to do is a round kick and then side kick. So it looks like this. Round, side. All right, so it goes out just like that. All right, so here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Just kind of relax the leg. 4, and 5. Not throwing it super hard, but relaxing and kind of like boom, boom. Get it out. Ready? The other side. Ready? 1. Just relaxing. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now we're going to go a little bit higher. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now the other side. Ready? 1, higher, and then 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's round kick, side kick, okay? So now we're gonna take those, we're gonna go low and then high, all right? Well, medium, actually, not high. So we're gonna go 1, 2, like that. So it looks like this, 1, just like that, right? 2, okay? Here we go, ready? Side over here, left side first, ready? 1, 2, 3. Now the other side. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. And it's just teaching you to kind of relax and be able to know how to throw, find your base, find your balance. And it's a great warm-up. It really works the hips and the knees and kind of expands those joints without doing a lot of damage, not even a lot, but no damage to them. And kind of helps to get the blood flowing through the legs, all right? Very nice drill on there, okay? Go find a spot on the wall somewhere. Count or whatever, I'm using the cabinet doors, remember? Our legs come up to the side. So I'll do it right here, holding on, so you can see it happen. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, and then the other side. Now I gotta hold it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. The other side one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, so your legs are getting a little bit warmed up, and that's what we're wanting, okay? So from here now, introducing another drill to you really fast, okay? So I'm gonna break down the kind of the details on it as we do it, but it's gonna be a good little exercise, another drill, solo drill for you. Wednesday when we come back, we're gonna work what's called our kick set, all right, our leg set, all right? And in the leg set, it really introduces the fundamental and basic kicks and how we can modify those kicks, and then kind of gives you a repertoire, a library of your kicks, okay? We'll go through them, and then I will show you the whole kick set as it should be done, and that way you'll get an idea of all the kicks that you need to really learn, okay? We don't do a ton of the fancy schmancy kicks, the 540s, misty flips, those kind of K kicks, things of that nature, only because they're very difficult to do, very low percentage rate as far as being able to successfully implement them into a self-defense situation or even a fight. They can be done. They're more highlight reel kicks, and they're really cool looking. Yeah, definitely. Don't get me wrong. All right, and if you can land them, phew, man, they'll be playing that video clip forever. Right? If you ever saw, I think it was Anthony Pettis fighting Ben Henderson. He did one of those fancy wall kicks. It's where you come off and you jump off the wall. And it's a jumping round kick off the wall. Used to do those when I was younger. Keyword younger. I don't do them anymore, right? But they're really fun kicks to do. And there was a highlight reel. They still play it to this day. All right, it worked really well. All right, but we don't do those. If you want to learn those, you got to come to the Accelerate class. You got to get extra lessons in, privates, that kind of stuff. Because again, that's just an elevation portion of things. There's so much that you're learning. To add something like that in is really difficult to do. Low percentage, it's just not worth the time to get the return on your investment. It's not. If you want to do it for personal reasons, you want to do it because it's just a challenge, that's nothing wrong with that, man. That's awesome. I did those kicks because they were a challenge for me, really. A lot of big challenge, right? All the athletic side of things were always a big challenge for me. The gymnastic stuff, the handsprings, the flips, all that kind of good jazz were just hard for me to do. And so I did it as a challenge. I never really actually used them in a fight, though. Never, right? I close them, take you down, choke you. That's what I do. All right, so anyway. So the kick set doesn't have any of those more, showy type kicks in it. But when you see it, you're gonna be like, okay, I got to get these kicks, and these are fundamental kicks. They're important kicks to have, and so even the more advanced ones are a little bit difficult to do. They're still important because there's a high percentage rate on those kicks to make them work. So you'll see that Wednesday, all right? So what we're doing right now, though, is a stance set, okay? So we're gonna work from tension position, all right? We give a courtesy balance. It's gonna help warm up the legs, and then we're gonna move on. From here, Now you're going to go back in your fighting stance. Right leg goes back. Remember what we talk about all the time in here, right? When we go into our fighting stance, whatever it is, think about Shizen Hontai, right? Right? Fundamental natural posture, remember? Everything lines up here, all right? But then also think about the center line position. When we bring our elbows in, it's like wrestling, judo, jiu-jitsu, everything is here, all right? Holding that grape right here, okay? And the elbow is kind of like the eye of the storm, all right? Because I'm just moving, being able to come out, and I want to retract, even if I go catch, and I want to come back. If I want to jab, I come back. If I want to grab, come back. I'm always recovering, okay? So I'm not even staying on this side. This I block, back again, block, counter, here, okay? So that's why in our fighting stance right here, hands here, center line position. Then we take this leg, and we're just going to go back in what we call Jigo Hontai, right? I slide back, shoulder and a half, all right? And then my hands are here, center line, and all I do is pick my heels up, and I'm turning my heels this way, bend the knees. Now I become small target. Shoulders are rolled to protect my neck and behind my ears. My chin's tucked, hands up here. Just like this, all the weight now is coming into the balls of my feet, all right? My heels aren't way up off the ground like this. They're touching the ground, but the weight is forward into the balls of the feet because that's where, in order to move and drive from, that's where the power is coming from to be able to move, all right? And that's how I'm rooted into the ground. Also, it allows me to pivot when I need to pivot. So fighting stance, natural fighting stance. Call this stance Kumite Dachi, right? So find your spot where you need to be. Find a mark, courtesy bow. Let's go right into Kumite Dachi. Good. Now from right here, what we're going to do is we're going to go back into a stance called Neko Ishidachi. All right, so when I go in Neko Ishidachi is called a cat stance. I'm here, I bend my knee all the way to here. I should be able to lift this leg up because I just come from here in my fighting stance and I lean back and put my heel on the ground, and that lets me pick this leg up, all right? So I move here, all right, and just come inside Neko Ishidachi. From here I should be able to come inside here and block, pick up the leg, block from here, come, kick from here, and move from there, all right? It's a real subtle, just a subtle transition to here, all right? When we do it, we're gonna actually move the front leg back. So we're here, Kumite Dachi, I'm gonna take this leg, slide it back, Neko Ishidachi. Then my hands just come out here, just like this here, okay? Open my hands up, just here, right? Okay, so we're here, we got our natural fighting stance, Kumite Dachi. Then what do? We go back, Neko Ishidachi. Then we go back. Now from here, from our cat stance, we're going to step back and we're going to go. Hand comes up here, and I step back here. Kibidachi. All right, Kibidachi is your horse stance. It's strong to the side. I can move from here. A lot of times, this allows me to be able to move, and it's a defensive stance to be able to come up. I can cover a lot of distance from here. I can come inside, side kick. I can step behind Kosadachi, which we're going to cover in a minute. Strong stance to the side. All right, so Kibidachi. Let's go back again. From right here, Kumite Dachi. Stepping back, Neko Ishidachi. Step back, Kibidachi. Now from here, we're going to turn the foot this way here, and we're going to come inside, and Kosadachi. Kosadachi is your back stance, all right? Back stance allows me to be able to move back even more, 80% on my back leg here. This stance allows me now to be able to shift all this weight on this leg, be able to strike, be able to move, and just lets me get out of line of attack. See how each of those stances, as they go deeper and deeper, and I move even further back. Now I turn all the way from here into what we call the bow stance. See how my head's back even more now? Now I wouldn't strike off this leg, I would actually turn back inside to be able to go forward. Bow stance, really versatile. All these stances are deep stances, they're strong stances. They allow you to cover a lot of distance and a lot of territory without actually moving your feet and pulling your legs up. And it gives you a lot of power. You can cover all that distance going back and forward. We don't stay in these stances because these stances, if I stay here, of course, single leg kicks, all that kind of good stuff that we don't want to have happen, but we transition. That's what these stances are good for, is to transition yourself from one position to the other position and set things up. You're going to see some of that in the combination that we're doing this week, and that's why we're doing these stances, okay? So courtesy bow, let's go back again. First one, Kumite Dachi. Now, I'm going to slide, front leg back, both hands, Neko Ishidachi. Remember, cat stance. Now we step back, the hand comes up here, Kibidachi, horse stance. Now we turn the hands, turn the foot, lean back, Kosedachi, back stance. Drop the hands, turn, and now we're in our bow stance. And now we're going to take this hand here and turn it and pivot. Now we're in Zenkutsudachi, all right, forward stance. Zenkutsudachi, notice my feet, they're like on a railroad track, both going straight forward, just like this here. All right, this front knee's bent, 60% of the weight on the front leg, 40% on the back, 70-30, somewhere in between there. All right, so the majority of my weight's here, my hips are forward here. This is that stance we use to be doing our leg drills, okay? So inside here, this hand's back in chamber, this hand goes down, Gidan Barai, really strong. Now I'm gonna slide my foot in, but keep my knee bent here, and then it comes out, and a reverse punch here, just like this. Now what we're gonna do is take this leg and come up, step behind here, all right? This is called Kosedachi. This is a scissor stance, all right? I basically put my shin right on my calf, and then I come down, the hands are up. When I do this here, now I'm gonna give a little block here to help me turn. This I can come side kick. We use this to throw with. We do a lot of stuff. This is a pivoting stance or a stepping stance, all right? I'm either gonna step to cover that distance this way, or I'm gonna use it to unwind myself. We're gonna use it to unwind ourselves. So we go here, we turn, swing this back around, and now we come back to attention. And we're right back where we started. Courtesy bow. Now the other side. Come back, Kumite Dachi. From here, hands come up, Neko Ishidachi, cat stance. From here, hand comes up, step back, Kibidachi, horse stance. Hands go out, point the toe, Kokotsudachi, back stance. Coming here, bow stance. Hand comes up here, pivot all the way around, Zenkutsudachi, forward stance. We come forward, reverse punch from here, step up, Kosedachi, block here. Now we unwind ourselves, back to attention, courtesy bow. Ta-da! Now let's go one more time. Ready, back, Kumite Dachi. Now we're going to come back, Neko Ishidachi. Good. Come in, Kibidachi. Good. Now we're going to turn out, Kokotsudachi. Lean back, make sure you're back. All right, it's not like 50-50 weight anymore. Turn, bow stance. Come inside here, Zenkutsudachi. Coming forward, reverse punch. Come up, Kosedachi. Turn, back where we started. Courtesy bow. Left leg back, Kumite Dachi. Now, coming back, Neko Ishidachi. Cat stance. We come back, and Kibidachi, horse stance. Now hands go out, lean back, Kokotsudachi, back stance. Turn, bow stance. Coming here, Zenkutsudachi, forward stance. Sliding forward, reverse punch. Step behind, Kosedachi. And now we turn. We come back up. Courtesy bow. All right, so listen, we're just going to go through. Remember, Kumite Dachi, natural fighting stance, Neko Ishidachi, cat stance, Kibidachi, horse stance, Kokotsudachi, back stance, then transition to the bow stance. We don't really have a Japanese, I come up with a Japanese name for it, but traditionally that stance was really developed by Ed Parker out of the Kimpo system, which is the American system. And then we go from here, from the bow stance into Zenkutsudachi, forward stance, and then we move into another forward stance with a reverse punch, all right? But we're going to count the same stance for 6. And then Kosedachi is our back stance, and we come back home. So 7 stances, we have 9 moves, all right? So all the way through, all right? So not hard, it's a drilling thing that you can do. Wednesday we're going to go over our leg set, just kind of the same way detail-wise, but now we're going to move, all right? Zarek introduced something that I've essentially forgot about. Like I told you before, man, we can be doing solo drills for like 3 months, never run out of them, okay? But he introduced a hand drill we used to do a long time ago that I kind of abandoned for whatever reason. All right, kind of slipped my mind. That's what happens when you get older. You start getting gray hair and things go out, all right? But anyway, it's a really great hand drill, all right? It's speed. What it does, it helps to develop speed. I'm not gonna do all of them, I'm gonna do some of them, but from here, we're gonna stay in our stance here, just like this here, and we're gonna bring our hands up and down. Keep again, your stance, remember your stance, we're coming here. And we're gonna go up and down as fast as you can. We're just gonna do that for 10 seconds. Ready, let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8, see, 9, and 10. All right, good. Now we're gonna go opposite, just like this here, all right? Kind of touching our shoulders back and forth, all right? 10 seconds, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now all my level ones and little dragon, I know you guys are like, just move my arms. No, we want to make it accurate, remember, okay? So now we're going to take our hands and make sure they're accurate. We're going to go side like this, but over and under, just like this. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, all right? Now we take this hand stays here, and we take this hand, we go, chop it, chop it, chop it, chop it. It goes over and under, just like this. The other hand doesn't do anything, all right? Stay still. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Make sure you stay in your stance the whole time. All right, keep that stance. Ready? In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. If you're right-handed, the right hand was easier. If left-handed, you're not. It's like, all right. It's kind of whatever hand you don't use a lot. That's a tough one. That's kind of the hardest one. All right, it gets a little tougher because now we make a fist. We're going to go out here and then go over, back fist like this. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right? We'll spend some more time on those throughout the week. You guys practice those on your own. They're really good for you. Really tough. Good drills, okay? All right, now we're going to do a drill called iso kicks. It's really focusing on the base leg, okay? I'm going to do kick off the back leg first. So I'm going to come forward and put my weight on the back leg to release this leg to kick. So I come up, 1, just like that, okay? You ready? Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now we're going to do the back leg. That means I'm going to come up on my back leg to free my front leg. So I'm not coming up on this leg, it's this leg. So I'm going to go backwards and then 1. Just like that, okay? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, now we're going to switch legs. So from here, now this leg, we're going to go up on this leg, kick with this leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now without moving this foot, like we didn't move this one, now this one doesn't move. So we can kick with this one. So we come up on this leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Good. Very good. All right. Level 1 little dragons. Go get some water. Come right back. Well, everybody go get some water. Come right back. We're going to come back, go through our basic drill katas, and then move into building for the foundation of the technique this week. All right? See you in a little bit.